Hi everybody, all the friends, acquaintances, beautiful souls of the world. I've been doing so many Facebook lives and videos in my coaching group on Facebook with women, but I've never done one on my personal page. So hey, Sasha, привет! I've never done one on the personal page, so I decided just to show up and say hi and share what's going on in my life, where I am at, right? So whoever shows up, I will say hi, and it feels so overwhelming because everybody in the world can see me, and that's a good thing, you know. This is how we can all connect. So these days, I just realized that I feel so blessed in my life. And when people say that, sometimes I feel it's kind of a bit cheesy, right? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, this person is blessed and that person is blessed. And they all show good side of their life. They don't show the challenging, like dark side, the messy part, right? And I must say, I don't claim that. I do have challenges, I make mistakes, I have emotional storms, I have, confusion, everything, all these things are happening to me. And I never claim that I'm enlightened or like I figured it out, I know it all, right? It's not because, it's not why I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I realize that I'm not my external circumstances. I am not my human story. I am not my profession, my nationality. I'm not my money. I am not bad things that happen to me. I'm not good things that happen to me. I'm not my emotions. I am not my thoughts. I am not even my physical body. I'm not what I see in the mirror. I am so much more than that. This is how I feel. And why do I feel blessed? Because of this connection to the source, to this divine energy that's everywhere, and no matter what happens, this is who we are. And nobody can take it away from me. Nobody or nothing can take away this divine, solid, unbreakable connection that I have within myself, right? And we all have. We just choose not to see that, choose not to experience that. So what do I do with this, right? So yes, I experienced this, and I've been having this connection since I was 15 years old, or since my childhood. I was always connected to the universe. I was stargazing on the roof of my grandma's house. I felt this profound, unexplainable connection that you can't explain, but you can experience. So what do I do with this right now? I actually do what I truly love to do, and I think that's the blessing. I do coaching and educational business. I have a coaching and educational business, and I do consciousness work, and I help women with their relationship, and I help people to step in their power, and I help them to feel their old wounds, and I absolutely adore my work. This is what I'm meant to do. So I'm living my life purpose, and the biggest reward is to see people transform, to see people in their power, that they can handle their life, they can navigate their life, and they grow and they expand and they discover their gifts, discover their potential. This is what I love to see. And one time somebody asked me, what would I do if I was a billionaire? And I said, I would do exactly the same thing, but in a bigger scale. So that's the blessing. So, I used to do real estate and construction business before, and it was successful, and I made money, and I was, was very happy and had lots of friends, and I had an amazing life, and it felt really safe because, when you sell a house, You show a house to a client. It's something external. And if people don't like the house, you don't take it personal. You show them another house, right? So it's very safe business. Now, when you do coaching and educational business, it's not the same. When you show up yourself and you share your message publicly, and if people don't like it, you can't show them a different message. You can't show them a different self, because you have to be authentic, right? You can't fake it up. I can't fake it up. So it's truly very scary. It's a scary thing to do, and especially it's not just scary because people judge you, might judge you, or might not like you, and might reject you. So you might feel all this, childhood wounds of being rejected, not loved, blah, blah, blah. But also because if you put all yourself into this work, you don't have time to do anything else. You totally dive into this thing. It's a huge risk. It is scary. It's intimidating because you think, how can I make it? What if nobody likes it? Nobody buys it? Nobody, I have to support myself. I need to go back and do my property business again. And I can't tell you how many times I doubted myself. And I wanted to come back to save, very easy business, real estate, construction, just build houses. They're so solid, they're so expensive, it's easy to sell, everybody understands what it is, it's so comfortable. But then I chose to drop it completely and start completely different things, completely so scary, to show up in the world, to broadcast, to be visible, to be judged. Sometimes we call them haters, they write you something mean. So you have to go through all of this, and sometimes it feels like you're going through this reef bar, that you're going to open ocean, open waters, and you have to cross this place where a reef is, and this is when all the big waves are crashing onto your head. And you pray that you will go through and you will survive and you will not die, but you keep going. You keep going and you're not looking back, you're not turning back, you just keep going no matter what. And you might feel fragmented, you might feel disintegrated, you can feel traumatized, and you might feel you're about to die. But once you make through that, this is the place of blessing. This is the place of rebirth, right? Rediscovering yourself on a different level. This is how the up-leveling happening. You have to stretch yourself far beyond your comfort zone if you want to have a quantum leap in your growth. No matter what you do, whether it's business, your personal life, relationship, whatever you're doing, you have to stretch yourself far beyond the comfort zone to have this quantum leap experience. So that's the blessing, what's happening to me right now. Now, what stops us from going there and discovering our true self and beyond in our power? From my perspective, this is shame and guilt that we experience all the time in our life. And some people more, some people less, but this is, our civilization is so judgmental. It is fear-based, and the whole moral, the system of moral values on our planet right now is designed to make us feel guilty. And no matter how hard we try to be good girls and good boys, there is always something wrong that we do, and we're being judged for that, and we judge ourselves and go into guilt and go into shame as an extreme expression of guilt. And we loop around in that zone all our life. And we never discover the magnificent, beautiful place where we can be in our true power. This is how I see it. This is what I'm passionate about. We have to drop shame and guilt. We have to identify it within ourselves and drop it and treat it like farmers treat the weeds. Identify and pull it out. We can't reside in this zone. This is not who we are. This is nobody can enslave us, nobody can break us if we discover who we are, if we discover this connection with the universe and our true self, right? Look at the nature. The nature is shame-free. The nature is guilt-free. It holds very high vibration because it's not judgmental, it just is. This is how we can live our life, enjoying the pure existence, enjoying pure being, right? And this is the place where we can grow tremendously beyond our wildest dreams. So this is my message for today. Identifying and pulling out all the shame and guilt. Stop reacting to all the external circumstances, all the external triggers. If we ignore them, if we react to external trigger, even if we don't express it physically, right? When we externalize it horizontally, right? Even if we experience it within ourselves, we're already trapped in the loop of shame and guilt and residing in the fear zone. The mastery is to learn how to ignore those triggers. They are not who you are. If you have the boundary between yourself and the triggers of the external reality, external, conditioned fear-based system, this is how you can liberate yourself. And this is the place when you're in your power and you can cross the reef bar and see another side of reality, another side of life, another side of your power, which it can be really overwhelming how powerful you are once you discover that. So that's my message for today. It took some courage for me to show up today and share this message. Hey Alex, I'm happy to see you. But I'm happy that I did that. I felt this is what I need to do. I just followed this intuitive calling. This is something that was telling me, go show up live on your personal page and just share your story, share something about yourself, so maybe it will help somebody, right? So I'm really happy I did. And it will be available on replay. I'm sure Facebook Live really promotes Facebook promotes Facebook Live, so I can share my message, right, with others, and maybe somebody will benefit from it. So I'm really happy to be here, and I'll do these things. I'll do these things more. I'll share more experiences with you. So I wish you a great weekend, great Friday. Enjoy yourself and drop all your shame and guilt. Bye-bye.